Silver Katarina. Turn off my shit. Yeah, that's all you are, Vicarian. You is noob. Vu1, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate it. Enjoy your stay. Getting us started off towards the 1100 sub goal. He's started us on the quest, boys. Who will join us in our awesome community where Neace sits here in a taco suit for 2 weeks. It's very comfy though. I'm just gonna wrap it up a little bit. Now I am a very gentle taco, dude. Just chilling. Let's take a peek here. You are playing Katarina in silver and you're struggling? Nah, dude. You be alright. You be alright. Let's see how you build. Very familiar with Katarina. Teach you how to not be a noob. No problem. Get your replay in. Overlay, no problem. I can fix that too. I played on an account this morning with a friend. Dude, I'm convinced that my support Xerath and Lux shit is the key. I'm gonna if I go to EUS, guys, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna name myself something obnoxious like Shoot Them Jays, and I'm just gonna stomp on people with Xerath and Lux all day for like 3 weeks straight. You guys will get bored, but I won't. It'll be worth. It'll be worth. And I'll say bang bang a lot. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, anyways, I know Katarina exists in high elo because of how many times I've run into Alex Itch playing it in solo queue, and he seems to have pretty good success with it. So I highly doubt that it's ever that bad of a pick. A lot of outplay potential, a lot of snowball potential. Probably not that great versus tanks in general, but whatever. You're still Katarina. You can still snowball. You can still crush a low elo newbie game. Let's look at your build. Build. Boots 4. Boots 4. I could buy into the boots. Boots. Door and shield is an option. Boots probably best. We're gonna see if you itemize the correct way or what I think is the correct way. Dude, support Lux and support Xerath are OP. Straight up. I am a dude in a taco suit right now. Good. That was gonna be the first thing I said. As opposed to, I want you to see how you took this trade though. When he misses, soon as that misses, Q needs to come out. You jump in. Keep that trade shorter next time. Just a quick trade. You don't have to commit to the melee attacks or anything like that. Keep the trade short. Short and sweet. I don't hate it though because you have a lot of sustain with the boots. But yeah, it's just my thoughts on this situation. You'd already pretty much won it, crushed that trade. You don't have to do anything else if you don't want to. Oh, Vel'Koz, what on earth is that? Any reason why you didn't try to ignite this dude though? I should have been an auto ignite. I think you get the kill there. Good, you stopped his back. This is good posturing by you. You did hit the auto. It looked like it got canceled, maybe because you moved. We can look at it and see if I'm crazy. I'm gonna slow everything down. You saw this. Here's the next rotation. Oh, the auto did go through. Your E was back up, wasn't it? Let me run it at normal speed and see. Sorry, I'm just trying to see if we... I'm just curious at this point. I'm not even nitpicking you. I'm just curious. Yeah. I think an Ignite would have been a good play on that jump in. Just because the guy's not running Barrier. He's not running Exhaust. He's not running Heal. I'd really like to see if I can't cheese him off of the First Blood. Getting that First Blood early as Katarina is really huge. So, in that type of situation where he's so obviously trash and he's going to stand next to daggers on that on the first one, obviously we keep the trade short. But the second one, he's going to eat the fucking AoE again. We should definitely be trying to ignite that. Let's see if we can't sneak in a kill. Flash Q, you know, anything really. This was really bizarre by you. I don't even know why you were pathing up at all. The only move to make here is what you just did. Let's stop and think about what we just did, okay? I'm saying you should go for the Ignite and maybe get the First Blood. You don't do that, not the end of the world. I'm not mad. I am mad, though, when he teleports onto the wave, you immediately jump onto him and shove the wave in. All good. Getting all of his summoners, getting a level lead at 3.5 minutes, this is what I love to see. I love that shit. What the hell? I'm getting a random text, hold on. Ah, got it. So this was all good. But what was not good was when the wave pushed in. When the wave pushed in, you decided that you were going to run upriver. Why? What do you think is upriver that you need to see? In my opinion, there's nothing for you to do in this spot other than back and reset. Top is pushing in, bot is pushing in. You just got Vel'Koz's teleport and flashed. Just reset here and buy. Buy an Amp Tome. Buy a Dark Seal, actually. Dark Seal is probably the best option. Buy a Dark Seal. Or Dorn Shield, I suppose, is another option too. But I would go with Dark Seal at this level. We have a troll bot lane. I don't give a fuck at all, dude. Does not mean shit to me. Wow, we get the kill. We stay and get the kill. I mean, this is all well and good, but you do realize that if you had just backed when the wave was crashed, you would be back in lane with Dark Seal and probably get the First Blood anyways, just so you understand. Yeah, you can shove here. It's great. Yeah, I'm still on board. I'm still on board with the... I feel like that kill is variance. It is. It is. Yes, I totally agree. That's why I wanted him to back. It's... I mean, we know the Vel'Koz is bad and we're going to snowball on him, but it still doesn't excuse that we didn't back and reset. But, here, Vamp Scepter's cool. Again, I'm pretty much going with the Alex Ich play and just going, I mean, it's low elo. So I'm always going Dark Seal. I'm always building out towards like Dark Seal. You have some pots already, so you don't need refillable at this time yet. But Dark Seal, Control Ward is what I would be going next. The Vamp Scepter, I know why he's doing it. He's building towards Gunblade, which is completely fine, but I would rather him build towards the Hex Tech first. It's too juicy. Now, if you're wondering, like, hey, Neace, if you're like, hey, Neace, why are you emphasizing this so hard? It's mainly because, in my opinion, at this level that you're at, you need to come into every game with the intent of just like hard stomping it. with champs like Katarina. Well, honestly, with any assassins, you play the lanes to just like hard stomp them. Katarina is actually really good at that, and you'll have no problem. Managing a Dark Seal if you play right. Smacking the turret a couple times. I think that's good. You very rarely get to actually hit turrets as Katarina, so when you can, I think taking advantage of it's fine. I'm fine with it. I'm sure there's like... There's gotta be, or is this the cleanest way we can play this? I'm not sure. I'm okay with it. I'm wondering if we could have just walked in and led with the Q first. But I'm fine with this. You kept it short. That's all I care about. Yeah, I'm wondering if we could have just either walked up and led with Q, or if we could have Q'd before pressing R. But whatever. As long as he keeps his roam short, the execution will get better anyways. Don't dive him. Don't do it. It's scary. Thankfully, he's trash. Cool. We kind of luck out there. How did we get caught by this? I want to point this spot out because I think it's important. There's a big reason why I prefer, when you watch me play, when I get fed, you don't see me hitting towers very often, unless I have a really good reason, like I have my jungler with me, or I know where the enemy jungler is, or whatever. And this is a good example of why, is because I am very scared of what happens if I lose my lead, and we can just basically crash the wave over and over again, and as soon as it crashes, you can just kind of set up back here as opposed to smash. I mean, I want you to pressure the tower if Vel'Koz is gone, but if we don't know where he is, we don't know where Jax is, you kind of have to be careful in these situations and make sure you at least have a good read on where people are. If you notice our vision in the bottom right, we don't know where Vel'Koz or Jax is, so this is pretty scary. Okay, so I think maybe attacking the tower a couple times, but then immediately backing, because the difference between you and me, watch, I would already be standing here because I don't like this I'm gonna move as soon as I see somebody bullshit. It's too risky. Like, moving as soon as you see somebody is like the general approach to how people push. Instead of moving when you see somebody, move because you know they're coming. Tom the Noob, thanks for the $3. Appreciate it.
I thought not. It's not a story C9 would tell you. It's who else finals legend.
Wow, Tom the Noob, thanks for that. Jensen would be proud. Well, Jensen would be sad, honestly. But yeah, that was great. Now, as for the Jax, like, flashing and being an idiot, I mean, I don't know what he's doing. You got your flash for free. Which was kind of pointless, in my opinion. God, Vel'Koz is so free, dude. Same story as before. Wait until you see somebody. Protect your lead. Wait. There's no rush. You have 1K behind. Crash the wave. It's all right. You're gonna get mid down.
Dark Jensen was a Dark Lord of the mid, so powerful and so wise he could use the clap to influence the HP bars to create dark. He had such a knowledge of the dark side that he could even keep the ones he cared about from dying.
It's too early for this. It's too early for these memes right now. Nine AM meeps. Yeah, pretty much. It's a pretty scary roam that we're making here. But you do pull it off. Thank God. We could have got punked there, but it goes our way. I would just be scared to roam without info of where Jax actually is, because face checking can be a little risky if the Jax was good. Like I'm pretty sure he could have stunned us if he reacted right and popped us, but it goes our way, whatevs. We dive top. Dive this guy. We're snowballing pretty hard here, dude. This is a really good start for us.
Unfortunately, everything. Then the memes clapped him in the finals. Ironic. He could save others from being clapped, but not himself.
Why is this a thing right now? Yeah, my Discord, hold on, my Discord's being annoying. I don't know where the noises are coming from. Yeah, I'll turn off my Discord for you, okay? Sorry. That should help a little bit. I don't know why it's making that noise in the background. Normally it's pretty quiet. So here, we get tower down, and you keep pushing. I don't know why. I don't know why. You're pushing for what exactly? You're not going to take the tier 2. It's not really that safe to push. I mean, I guess it's okay to push, but I don't know why you path towards the one spot that can get you killed. You come down here. Watch. It's like the one spot that could kill you. You get TP'd on. And like, you even make it in there, but you just like, I don't understand what you're doing, not just backing as soon as you get the kill. Let the Gnar push, let him do his thing, back and get back in your lane, or start moving towards bottom, do the same thing. I actually like that you went to top to take the tower. I don't mind that, but as soon as you get the tower, you need to fucking bounce. Remember what I said, when you roam to bottom and left right away, that was succinct. I was on board with that. When you roamed to top and got the kill, I was on board with that until you stayed and dicked around in the lane. Keep everything really short and sweet. That's what I tell every mid lane player, every time. And this is what happens. We don't defend our lead. So now mid's pushing. Your only move is to go bottom. I hate that we're missing all that XP in mid. Yeah. You skip your XP to go to dragon. And you're thinking, oh, I need to help my Rammus. Why in God's green earth is Rammus soloing dragon? And even if he's raging at you in chat, I don't give a fuck. There's absolutely no reason to be forcing this dragon. Notice how I said your only option is to go bot. We can collect mid and then run to bot. But like, you're Katarina and Rammus. Like, you're the last mid combo to ever rush a fucking dragon. When you really think about it. This is like one of the worst. This isn't a Nunu. This isn't like a Yi. This is crap. So I don't know why you're going over there. I think that's a mistake. And I think you should be just focusing on getting your farm, and then, you know, honestly, now that you have Gunblade, you could probably just get your farm, walk forward, kill Vel'Koz, go towards bottom. But look, that's going to delay our momentum. This is why I hate early dragons, guys. Behold. Well, it's not even that early. It's the second drag. I think the first one, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe this thing is just fucked up. This is the first dragon we've taken, right? I'm not crazy. I'm a little crazy, but this is the first dragon. Okay. I think this icon threw me off. So this is the first dragon. It's like 15 minutes, but even still, our combo sucks for it. So don't go to that shit. Ignore that dragon. Instead, push out mid, push out the next wave. If Vel'Koz shows his face, zap him with Gunblade, go in, execute your combo, right? This shit, you're just in a pit. Why? This Vel'Koz is so free, and then of course, right? They're gonna trade kills with you. So I hate this move. I think this was your worst move of the replay, to be honest. Of all the stuff that I've criticized you on, like overstaying a little bit after taking tower, this move is what, in my opinion, loses a lot of your momentum. I hate this move. This move tilts me so hard. It gives so much space to the enemy team. There's so much you can do with being able to shove mid and then rotate down to bot lane and just erase their bot lane. I hate it. And I guess, yeah, we miss Zhonya's as well. Which and honestly, if you're wondering, like, oh, how do I avoid, you know, not using my how do I avoid forgetting my actives or whatever? Essentially, every time you're moving from base, you should be reminding yourself, Zhonya's on 5, Gunblade on 6, you know, Zhonya's on 5, Gunblade on 6, as you're walking up, and you'll avoid whiffing it as often. That's what I do. Like, as you're walking, you should constantly be like doing that in your brain. I hate all this, like, stepping over minion shit. It's so unnecessary to me. You guys go so deep here. I probably wouldn't have chased this far, to be honest. It's good that it works out for you. But, as I always say with these types of kills, all this shit winds up doing is you have to go back and collect the wave again. So by the time you get to tower, the enemy's back up anyways. You understand what I mean? See, there's Darius. Like, he's there to defend the wave. Like, that's why I hate chasing that far over minions. It just doesn't feel like it gives you that much for getting the kill. It's kind of nice, I guess. Here you go. You guys are doing another objective. This one's scary too, because Vel'Koz shoving out mid, Zyra's coming over. Why do you keep trying to do these? You're doing that. You keep doing these without killing your mid. Your opponent is like the freest opponent I've ever seen. The guy just stands on daggers when they drop. So why do we keep doing objectives so fucking much? Do you feel like you're not gonna win unless you take them? Because I can assure you, the objectives have very little to do with the outcome of the game in terms of keeping momentum, anyways. They don't help you, like, crush a game. They're nice to have, but they're by no means, like, OP. The first thing I'm going to tell you is I hate this fight. Your Gnar is sitting down bottom. This is literally a 4v5, like straight up. So explain to me in a 4v5 why you are playing it like you can just face roll the enemy team. You have no tank. You have Rammus, I suppose, which is sort of tanky, but that's like it. You should bait these two idiots and play the fight out smartly. You just kind of throw your champion into it and hope it works. Look. And then no Zonias again. Like, that's not even a good engage. Like, the Rammus is engaging a 4v5. Like, you have to know it's a shitty engage. And what I mean by baiting your teammates, let your teammates die. Let your teammates deal some damage, and then you come in, make a quick kill, Zonias, and decide what you're going to do next. Because I'm going to be honest, just, like, throwing Katarina into the mix of that composition is not going to end well. Zyra and Vel'Koz is pretty much guaranteed to do damage to you. Darius is pretty much guaranteed to fucking beat you up if you jump on his team. Same with Vayne. You waited for no... Like, watch the cooldowns. Watch the cooldowns. There's nothing. There's literally, like, no cooldowns used. The ults, the Vel'Koz and Zyra ult are still running. Jack still has E. Darius is TPing. Vayne still has Condemn. Pretty sure. I mean, they have everything. And by the way, fun little fact about playing assassins, like when I talk layering to everyone and I say, you know, if you do this, they do that, whatever. Assassins are the hardest. There's a reason I don't fuck with assassins, dude. I've been playing this game for years. I don't fuck with assassins. Like, my variation of an assassin is to play fucking Tryndamere. That's it. Because, you know, when people do damage to me, I just press R. You only really mess with assassins if you have a good concept of layering. Good assassins don't go in until the last minute. Good assassins bait their teammates. Alright? Bait the shit out of your team in a team fight. You come in last and have it in your head. As the fight's breaking out, alright, this guy, everyone's been fighting, people are low, be patient, and then snap into position, be ready with your Zonias, make quick, you know, quick burst trades or whatever, and then get the fuck out. Yeah, I guess Syndra's a pretty, is an edge case. Syndra's pretty easy to play. Yeah, Pantheon's my assassin. That's right. Pantheon's my assassin. Spam Q and then click on people. So, the way you played this fight is not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for, and it's an important fight to misplay. You misplay it because you get really excited about a 4v5 engage. Why? Gnar was bottom. That's your responsibility to be aware of how bad the fight is. The next thing you do is you immediately jump into the fight. The fight hasn't even really materialized yet. You were the second into combat. You didn't wait until Rammus had even got close. Like, oh, watch. Rammus wasn't even close to dead yet before you were taking your whole HP. Like, your whole bar of HP. And that's what you should have done. You should have been waiting like, I don't know, Rammus, this is pretty fucking shitty. And then maybe chill with your teammates and see what they accomplish before making your move. But overall, it was just really poor management of your lead, I think.
Neace. Long time no see. I've been so busy trying to get into med school, but I finally have time to watch and play League again. I appreciate who you are as a person and I hope you continue to be successful. Plat 4 in and top replay coming soon, less than 3.
Less than 3 to you too. Did you get into med school? Thanks, Lucifer, dude. Message me on Discord. We'll set your shit up. Less than 3. Why are you standing in the front? Do you even have zonies up here? Less than 3. Thanks, Tommy. Why are you standing in the front? This tower is dead. This tower's dead. Let it go. It's okay. You're trying to make too much happen too fast. Shit. Couldn't he 1v1? I mean, he could try to split, but I think he's fine. I think he's fine to play a team fight in terms of just like he had Zonias. He's just really big. He's just leaked so many away. Like he did the thing that all assassins do. I think this is a pretty good replay to kind of hammer on what assassins do well and what assassins do poorly. I think that most assassin players do a pretty good job of getting fed. Good textbook examples. Katarina, Zed, LeBlanc. These are champions that generally have pretty strong lane phases, and oftentimes they come out of lane with a big lead, big stack. I liked your first roam to bot lane. And why did I say I didn't harp on your execution. I'm not a Katarina main, so I'm not going to harp on your execution of like the actual combos or anything like that. It's not my place. Like I said, I use Alex Itch for a lot of like inspiration, and we know that champion works at high elo. We know the champion's viable. It's not my place to do that. I don't bullshit and pretend to know every circumstance of the best way to play something like Katarina. But I did like that you went bottom, you made your attempt, and you got out, right? That was good. I hated when you went top, made your attempt, dicked around, gave up farm. I hated when you go to dragon when there's a wave pushing, when you have a Rammus who sucks at taking dragons and a Katarina that sucks at taking dragons. These are the types of decisions that I know are just ass. And even as a non-Katarina main, I would have gotten way more value out of the lead that you started with. Is what I'm trying to articulate to you. Your decision makings, like the champion itself isn't the problem for you, because mechanically you seem okay. It's your line of logic. Engaging a 4v5 when you're fed is retarded. Let your teammates dirt for a minute. Solve the game. Solve the fight. Control the fight. Take pride. You know those like fucking those like it's like a ninja movie or some shit. Come in, slit someone's throat, get the fuck out. You need to be thinking about how you can maintain your KDA, maintain your lead, and pick your fights smartly so as to not just throw your game away. Everyone gets fed as assassins. Zeds, Katarinas, LeBlancs. And you know why I hate those champions in my games? Because they do exactly what you did. No wave clear, die for free in team fights, first to go, no control of the fight. At all. No control of the fight. Tell me, when you look at these situations, like this one, you tell me you couldn't clear the wave, You didn't know when to give up an objective. You had just suicided with your Rammus in a team fight, and that was after you forced a dragon where you traded with minions pushing to your tower. You tell me if that's the best use of our lead that we could have come up with. The problem is you get hyped. It's like Yasuo. You get hyped on like how sick your lane phase went, but you don't understand. Champions like Katarina, LeBlanc, Zed, they're all designed to win lane. The reason why assassins suck in solo queue is because plays like these. All right, Jack of Blades. So if we kept it, if we kept our fight, our roams succinct, we avoided the objectives, the dragons, the rifts, that shit, and we focused on what we do well. What is it that we do well? Quick roams, or executes in lane with Gunblade, and then collapse on a team in a weighted fight. Or in a team fight, what do assassins do? Assassins wait for the fight to materialize, wait for important cooldowns, then go in. It's pretty hard to give you actionable feedback when the only fight that we got, that when we were fed, the only fight that we wound up taking was a 4v5, and we literally ran straight into a Zyra and Vel'Koz ult. Like, straight through it. We just, standard, like, I'm fed as an assassin, watch me throw. The good assassins, from my experience, they protect KDA. They protect KDA like the fucking plague. And they pick their spots. Even if sometimes you get frustrated that they don't go in when you want them to go in, you look at their damage, you look at their KDA, and it's like, wow, this guy really was trying to think about every fight. He was trying to think it through. It's gonna suck not having wave clear. It's gonna suck not being able to like split push quite as hard with Katarina. I don't think you can really split push that well. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think it would be that functional. But you could certainly snowball a game and tilt the enemy team, and then in these big pivotal team fights, just waiting out the fight, letting it materialize, then going in, planning it out, being like, okay, my team's dying, let's let them do their thing. I got Zhonya's, I'm waiting for some cooldowns, and then snap into place, and you'll see the change. That team fight that you died, even though it was a 4v5, I guarantee you come out with more value than what you did. I probably wouldn't have jumped in. If I jumped in, it was going to be more to jump in, run out. That would have been my play. My play wouldn't have been to wipe their whole team off the face of the earth. But that's your responsibility as an assassin, is to protect the KDA. Recognize when your fight's bad, when it's good. Recognize that your teammates have health bars. Bait that shit. Target squishies, etc. That's why assassins are hard. Okay? As for your build, I think your build's fine. I would definitely want to go in early Zhonya's versus this comp. I just think that you literally went from huge to mini in like 3 rotations of fights. Like, it was like dragon, death, die in mid again, and it's like, what have we done with our lead? We played it like shit. Alright, I'm not doing this to flame you, I'm doing this to make you realize that laning is one thing. That's the easy part. After the lane phase, in your head, you need to clear your mind, just be like, alright, hard part. Let's think about every fight we make. Okay? So don't worry so much about your laning. You need to worry much more about, like, not taking stupid objectives and rushing into stupid fights. Cool! YouTube, cringe outro time. I'm in a taco suit, and it's very comfy. This is mine. You can't have it. If you like this video, there's a like button above my head, or a sub button above my head, and you click that, and there's some videos to the side. Thank you so much for watching. It's Neace, No Bullshit Gamer. I'll see you next time. Peace. Tacos. Yeah.